What's up, guys? It's your host, Dan Weever, and I'm back with another podcast episode, man. Last week, I had my boy AJ with me, man. We talked a lot of football last week. We gave predictions of who we had winning games. We recapped last week's games and what we had thought about those type of games. We gave our predictions on our top teams, top Super Bowl contenders. And yeah, it was a great episode. If y'all didn't check that out, man, we got clips on YouTube, Shorts, Instagram page, our Room for Sports podcast. We got posted on my TikTok page. I believe it's Daniel be up before. We got clips on Facebook, everything like that, man. So if y'all didn't see that, take a look at that, man. And it was good footage last week, man. And I know this week we're gonna still be talking a lot of NFL, man. We're gonna be talking about the NFL a lot throughout this week, throughout this year. Is right now it's giving out a lot of views. It was great numbers on YouTube Shorts with the views. Man, but let's recap, man. Let's recap, man. I'm back on the StreamYard, man. I gotta fix my other camera right now. That's why it's different quality right now. I gotta fix my camera, but yeah, man. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick video, man. Thursdays we always do our Thursday games, so we'll just recap the last week games and take a look, man. Thursday night football last week, it was the Cardinals versus the Seahawks, and man, like we said, we didn't have too much expectations for that game, man. Two teams that we don't really know, we don't really watch a lot, and the Seahawks came through with that game, man. Seahawks was up that whole game. Cardinals came back at the end, man. They scored 14 in the fourth quarter. Marvin Harrison got going. That's a game. It was good to see him getting involved. Kyler Murray got to start looking for him, though. He got to start looking to give him the more as the wide receiver one. McBride's been good for them this year. They out with their running back, so they're using different running backs now. I think Trey Benson, their second string, also got hurt. I don't know if he's playing this week or not. But yeah, man, Kyler Murray didn't get the job done. We don't know if he could be the quarter. I don't know, man, because I don't know who's their QB2. But I don't know if Kyler Murray is the right quarterback for Arizona Cardinals. But we'll see, man. Sam Darnold just continues to prove that he's a winning quarterback, man. He's had the most wins in the last few years, man. Threw for 242. But it wasn't too much of a great game to talk about. But Vikings versus Seahawks was in Dublin. I said Vikings versus Seahawks. Vikings uh Vikings versus Steelers, my bad. In Dublin. Carson Wentz threw for 350. Jettas had 126 yards, man. Carson Wentz is not bad at quarterback, but it wasn't enough. They tried to come back at the end. Aaron Rodgers did his thing. Only had 4 incompletions. DCAF had 126 yards with a TD. Their backup running back had 2 touchdowns, rushed for about 90, 100 yards. I didn't see too much of that game. I just know that Vikings tried to come back at the end. It wasn't enough. They hold on to the game. 2 great defenses going at it. Lions beat the Browns 34-10. Jared Goff threw for 2 touchdowns. Jamar Gibbs 90 yards. St. Brown 2 touchdowns. Doing their thing, man. Lions did what they had to do. Take care of teams that they're supposed to take care of. Jackson Dart for the Giants looked good versus the Cardinals. I was pretty surprised that he got it done versus not the Cardinals versus the Chargers. I'm pretty surprised he got it done. I did not think they were winning. He had a rushing touchdown. He had a couple runs, and Coach was loving it. Coach was loving him. The rookie duo with the Scannaboo as the other running back started his first game, I believe. Coach was really liking the duo. I was surprised that they beat the Chargers. Not gonna lie. But Malik Neighbors, man, I'm sick, man. They had a great game. Malik Neighbors tears his ACL. Man, it's crazy, man. He tears the ACL at MetLife, man. MetLife Stadium has to be cursed, man. Has to be cursed, man. Odell tore his ACL versus the Chargers. Now Malik Neighbors tore his ACL versus the Chargers, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hopefully he has speedy recovery, man. It's sick to him for him to go down like that, man. He's one of the upcoming wide receivers in his league. Shout out to him, man. He pulled up to the concert right after the YB concert, right after the next day with crunches and everything, man. You can tell he was a real dedicated fan, man. Eagles versus Buccaneers. Eagles took care of the business versus the Buccaneers, won by 6 points. That was an interesting game, man. First half, Jalen Hurts completed 15 passes. Second half, he completed zero. Completed zero passes, and they still won that game. It's like the Eagles' offense is so crazy, bro. Saquon Barkley had a touchdown. Okay. But AJ Brown, 2 catches. Devontae Smith, 2 catches, and they still win this game, bro. Zero completions thrown in the second half, and they still win this game. Like, I don't know how this offense keep winning. There's no way they go into the season undefeated. They're gonna lose somehow. I thought that was the game they were gonna lose was the Buccaneers. I thought they would lose that game. But Jalen Hurts he just finds the way to win, bro. He just finds the way to win. And like AJ Brown said something in the press conference, but like it's just like he's been saying shit last year too, and they won the past year. So he's gonna keep saying things, but like doesn't really matter. They're still winning. So at the end of the day, he's happy that they're winning and shit like that. Baker Mayfield threw for 289 passing yards. He did his thing. I ain't gonna lie, he did his thing. Bucky Irving ran for 63 yards. Had a 100 yards as a running back receiving, but he got hurt. I believe that game he got hurt. I don't know. This is severely of his injury. I did pick up Rashad White because I felt like they said he was doubtful. Bucky Irving, they said he was doubtful, so I picked up Rashad White in my fantasy team. So yeah, Emmanuel 100 yards of TD. He did his thing as well. He's looking like might be rookie of the year. I ain't gonna lie, he's high favorites to win rookie of the year right now. I would say offensive rookie of the year. I would say he should be the favorite right now to win that. He's been balling. No Mike Evans, he did his thing. He looked like receiver one. Chris Godwin, first game back. But Baker Mayfield and them fell short. They fell short, man. Chiefs versus the Ravens, man. We had to cut these Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes talks, man. Lamar Jackson, he doesn't win versus Patrick Mahomes, bro. I don't. He doesn't win versus him. I thought the Ravens would win this game, but I was wrong. I knew Chiefs had them after the first couple drives. I knew the Chiefs wasn't going to lose this game. The Chiefs looked amazing. Patrick Mahomes looked amazing. Threw for 270 yards. Xavier Worthy was missed. I would say that Xavier Worthy was missed. He came back, did his thing, 83 yards, 38 rushing yards. Like, he fit perfectly, and the Chiefs are fighting their mojo now. Once they get Rice back, they're going to be one of the top teams again. Like I said, I feel them after starting 1-3. No, not 1-3, 1-2. They can figure out a way to win 10 games still. 10-7. I feel like they could go at least 10-7. They found their mojo. Their running might not be there as a running back one. The offense might not be there, but they're gonna figure it out. Kelsey had 48 yards. He's not himself again. We know that, but the Ravens is the more questionable team. They're 1-3 now. Lamar Jackson left the game with an injury. This week they facing the Texans, so that's good, but that's hard because Texans O-line is terrible. Texans O-line is terrible. They can't block for their life. CJ Stroud takes a step back. I don't know if they could beat. I don't know if they could beat the Ravens. I don't know if the Ravens could beat them. I honestly don't know how this game will go. Cooper Rush is a good backup. He's been a backup a couple years now for the Cowboys. Now he's a backup here. But man, Lamar Jackson didn't look good, and he went out early for injury. Derrick Henry didn't look too good. He only rushed for 42 yards. Their wide receiver one, Zay Flowers, he did okay, but it's not enough, bro. It wasn't enough. And they lost the game, bro. They lost it. Packers versus Cowboys, man. I was so excited for this game. And I'm disappointed though in the Packers, man. The Packers should have won that game. Packers had that game in the first half. Like, I felt like that blocked PAT changed the whole game. They changed the momentum because they were down. They were down for the count. Instead of being up 14-0, they've been being up 13-2. Taking them back just gave them more life. They gave the Cowboy fans more life to cheer for, man. You know, it was an emotional day for the Cowboy fans, man. They're playing against Michael Parsons and all that. So, you know, They want to root for Micah Parsons, but they can't root for Micah Parsons. They want to boo Jerry Jones, because he's at the game and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, Dak Prescott came to play. George Pickens came to play. I ain't gonna lie, George Pickens had a great game. Jake, the tight end Jake Fugerson had a great game, man. They both Prescott threw for 319. The running back Javonte Williams had 85 yards and a touchdown. Like, they did the thing. The Cowboys offense did this thing, but the defense, I've been saying about the defense. Cowboys defense is terrible, bro. Any quarterback that's gonna come in there, they're gonna throw at least for 250. And that's exactly Jordan Love threw for 337, man. And Josh Jacobs had 2 rushing touchdowns. I'm so disappointed that the game was a tie, bro. This game should never have been a tie. I don't even think, and I don't know why NFL even have ties. Like, if college football doesn't have ties, why the hell does NFL have ties, bro? Like, that's so trash, bro. It's so trash, bro. Let them play. They should just, like, NFL. I mean, honestly, the 2-point conversions in college where you got to go for twos and stuff like that, that's not that bad. But, like, come on, tying is bad, but it's not that bad. Than worse than tying. Like, tying is so trash. Like, a return game ends in a tie. Like, that sucks. Michael Parsons wasn't happy. He took accountability. Like, the defense wasn't there. He wasn't there. He only had a sack, and that was barely a sack. It could have been a call for a rush for 1 yard for Dak Prescott if Dak Prescott had one more, like, if he were to rush past the line of scrimmage. But that game, it was all right, bro. Like, it was, the game ended was like, all right, bro. Like, come on, bro. I was disappointed. I really wanted the Packers to win just for Michael Parsons. But, like, a tie, bro, come on. A tie in 2025, like, that's what we still doing, bro. Change the rules. Rather than change the overtime rules to both teams having possession, yeah, that's cool. But, like, y'all got to change the ties. Like, 10-minute quarters, a tie, though. Like, I mean, teams should even tie in the NFL. Like, that's still on the teams, too. Like, why y'all tying? But a tie's a tie, I should say. The Monday night games, the Jets versus the Dolphins, man. Like I said, if the Dolphins was going to lose their game, 3 things were going to happen. Tua's going to get benched. Mike McDaniel was going to get fired, or Tyreek Hill was going to get not suspended. He would have requested for a trade. And they end up losing that game. No, they end up winning that game by 6, but Tyreek Hill goes down with a nasty injury, man, a knee injury, dislocated knee, torn ACL. And it sucks for him because he's a guy that he wants to play the game of football, man. He wants to win, and he hasn't been on the, like, with the Dolphins. He hasn't been on a winning path that he was with the Chiefs, man. I always said that the Chiefs should just trade back for him, but now that he's gone, I just hope he's back to the same player, man. You know, an injury like that with a short player, it's gonna be hard to bounce back. His speed is gonna be gone. His agility, the burst off of speed is gonna be gone. Tua Tagovailoa, he didn't do all right. He did his okay. Threw for 177. Thought he would be more. He rushed for 99 yards for a TD. Tyreek Hill 67 yards. Jalen Waddle 48 yards. Jets quarterback Justin Fields did his thing. He didn't do bad, man. Running the ball, he's like a dual threat. He'll run the ball, throw the ball, rush for 81 yards with a TD, threw a touchdown, 226 yards. Him and Jared Wilson got that connection. I like it a lot. I got Jared Wilson on my fantasy, so that 2-point conversion was not 2-point. The late touchdown was clutch for him. Justin Fields, next week he's playing versus the Cowboys, so I'm gonna sign him because I know the Cowboys defense is trash. So I feel like he's gonna do his thing. They might not win, but I feel like he's gonna get his 20 points in fantasy. But, man, Jets 0-4 sucks, but that's reality, man. Not surprised that the Jets are 0-4. Broncos versus the Bengals. Whew. The Broncos defense is solid for sure. But Bengals, Jake Browning's just not it, bro. As the backup quarterback, like, what more can you ask for a backup quarterback, though? I feel bad. Chase was the number 1 pick. I feel bad for fantasy users. Whoever drafted Chase as first pick, he only had 5 catches for 23 yards. That's about, like, 7 points in fantasy. That's nothing. They couldn't, like, only 40 completed passes. It was just ugly from the start, man. It was just ugly. Bo Nix threw for 326. They did their thing, man. J.K. Dobbins rushed for 100 yards. They did their thing. Broncos is a legit team, and that's a team that I know teams should be worried about them, but that's a team that could cause problems for sure. Ooh, college football was an interesting week this week, man. Ohio State. Oregon versus Penn State was a great game that went to 2 overtimes, which was worth it. Like, see, you got the game of the week in college went to 2 overtimes, while the game of the week and NFL was a tie. Like, come on, bro. You can't be having ties in NFL. We can't have ties in NFL. But man, I had Oregon winning, and I was right. Penn State doesn't win big games. I proved it right. Dante Moore, the quarterback from Oregon, looked amazing. He did his thing. He made tough throws, balanced throws, and everything. Man, I like that from him. Man, he looked good, bro. He's looking good. Got the key road win. Drew Aller, man, he make plays, but he doesn't make big plays. He still hasn't made his big play for Penn State since he's been there. Threw a pick when they could have easily won the game because all they had to do was go for 2 and they would have got it. He threw a pick on the possession, and that was all she wrote. And they lost. Alabama versus Georgia. Alabama continues to own Georgia. It doesn't matter if Nick Saban's there or not. They won the last, I don't know how many games they won out of them. Ty Simpson looked amazing, man. Ty Simpson should be in the Heisman case. Man, ever since that Florida State loss, he's been looking amazing, bro. Proud of Bama sticking that out, man, sticking it through, man. They didn't score in the second half. The defense came through, though. The defense been struggling a lot on the run. Like, it caught up to them. Georgia was starting getting going on the run. But in the fourth or third quarter here, man, they dropped the TD passes. Both teams dropped TDs. Ryan Williams dropped the TD, and the other quarterback over there dropped the TD, number 11. And wide receiver over there dropped the TD, number 11. But Georgia didn't win that game. I'm happy. Alabama went to Georgia, snapped their streak, and it's only going up for Alabama, man. They got Vanderbilt this week. A revenge game for Alabama. I feel like Ty Simpson's going to do his thing. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I hope Bama covers the spread. Ole Miss for LSU, man. I had Ole Miss win it, and Ole Miss did it what I expected them to do. Won at home, won the game at home. Lane Kiffin's a classic, man. Talking trash to winning weeks. His daughter's boyfriend. Saying things that he was gonna do, like he talked trash at the end to Brian Kelly. Some post he made on Twitter. But man, gotta love Lane Kiffin, man. The quarterback looked amazing, man. He's continuing to throw for 300 yards, man. Remember, he was a backup to start the year. Was a D2 quarterback, a national champion at Ferris State. He was a guy with 0 offers before signing to Ferris State. So, man, shout out to him, man. Shout out, put it on for the GLIAC, man. LSU Gus name Nussmusker, man. I don't know if he's 100% or none, but like he hasn't been proving anything, man. He was one of the favorites to win Heisman this year. Hasn't proved a lot, and it's kind of like shocking. He hasn't proved a lot, but hey, man, what can you say, bro? What could you say? Like he hasn't been proving a lot. They've been getting carried by the defense. I would say the offense has been getting carried by the defense. This is the first time they allowed over 10 points, but they got to have an offense to match the defense. Ole Miss is looking like the best team in the SEC right now, man. This week is key matchups is Florida State versus Miami. Florida State's pretty mad that they don't host College game day, but Florida State lost a big game to Virginia on the road in double OT. I feel like they're the one that game. They're the host College game day. Now they're pretty sick about it. Talk about their favorite Bama, even though Bama lost to Florida State, all that other stuff. Like I told my brother and the guys, I was like, man, if Florida State, I said if Alabama beats Georgia, Alabama's going to host game day because there is a revenge game. Bama's at home. Just beat Georgia. So I knew they were going to host the game day. I knew the decision was for them to host the game day. But, yeah, man. Yeah. Predictions on that, I got Bama winning that. Florida State, Miami, I got Miami winning that. But I'm not really too sure about the other games. I'm really not locked in on college football this week. More into NFL. I'm going to do predictions for the NFL games real quick. I want to get a good Champions League video, though. Champions League just played, though. It's just that, like, the games are just still, like, warming up. Like yes, Barcelona PSG was good, but, like, PSG did their thing. Like, Nuno Mendes did his thing. Lamine Yamal did his thing first half. Lamine Yamal had a good first half, I ain't gonna lie, besides that free kick. That free kick was terrible. Marcus Rashford did his thing with the assist to Torres. Vitina redeemed himself in the second half after that terrible that I wouldn't say terrible first half, but just that he was the reason why they allowed the first goal. But Mendes did his thing, man. Defending Lamine Yamal is never easy. He did his thing. Uh, in the second half of Barcelona, man. That high press defense. I don't know, like to keep doing that for the whole 90 minutes. That's what I feel like caused them because they're eventually gonna get a breakaway, a breakaway goal like they did at the end with Hakima passes to Ramos. Hakima passes to Ramos for the game winner, but I don't know, man. I was kind of disappointed in Barcelona didn't take advantage of those three front forwards not playing for PSG. Thought Barcelona was going to win that game, honestly. Real Madrid did his thing. Mbappe scored 3 goals, a hat trick. Best player in the world, in my opinion, right now. Continuing to score. He's scored in the whole month of September, so shout out to him. Inter Milan won 3-0. Monaco and Man City was a 2-2 draw. At the last second, it was a penalty, I believe. And they scored off a penalty last second. I don't remember. I didn't watch that game too closely. Arsenal won their game 2-0. Quite a quiet game. You know what I'm saying? Like this week was calm. Like the Tuesday games were bad. The 3 p.m. Bayern Munich played a bad team. They won 5-1. Benfica versus Chelsea. I thought that was gonna be a good game. Chelsea won that 1-0 off of own goal. So it was really nothing too excited to have their own personal video for Champions League. So hopefully I get a Champions League video personally. But right now I want to go back to NFL. Rams versus 49ers today. 49ers are out. They don't have the 2 wide receivers, Ricky Paracel and Jennings, and Brock Purdy's not playing. Mike Jones been looking good though for the 49ers. He was undefeated in his 2 games he started, but they're playing the Rams. Matt Stafford is looking good. He's not beating Father Time, I would say, but he's doing a good game. He's doing a good job challenging Father Time. Him and Puka has an amazing connection. Puka's always going to get his. Puka had like 100 yards in 3 straight games, 4 straight games. How many games they played? 4 straight games. Finally got a receiving touchdown last game. Had a great fantasy, 36 points. Devontae Adams is looking like the key guy to look for in the red zone. Puka walks him down, and then Matt Stafford knows to look at Devontae Smith. And this Rams team is looking pretty nice. I see why people have them as Super Bowl contenders, like AJ said last week. This Rams team is looking nice. The defense is always there. I just want to see how far it goes, though. I want to see how far Kyron Williams could take them. Blake Coleman as a running back too. I wonder how that dude is gonna go. But I'm liking this team. I ain't gonna lie, I'm liking this team, bro. I'm liking this team. Tutu Atwell had a game with a touchdown for like 82 yards. This Rams team is nice. The Rams team is nice. I got the Rams beating the 49ers. Another 9:30 game, the Vikings versus the Browns. The Browns made a QB change, and it's not my boy Shedeur Sanders. It's Dylan Gabriel. And honestly, there's no comment to say about that, man. We all know Shedeur Sanders should be starting. And now they just try to make a mockery out of it, asking Shedeur Sanders questions. Wanted him to like explain him, they want him to say something bad about Dylan Gabriel or the front office or Joe Flacco. It's just disgusting at this point. It's just like y'all asking for some shit, and he's not going. Like y'all seen at the press conference, the interview, he didn't say anything. He was mouthing. He was not saying anything. So I know he was trolling for sure, but like that's what he got to do because whatever he says, they're gonna just twist the words. So I'm not mad at him for doing that. We all know he should be at least playing. Like he should have. Like how is he still QB3? I know the owner didn't want him. The owner didn't want him, or the GM. One of those two didn't want him. One of them wanted him. But at this point, man, I feel like he should be starting. And they play the Vikings this week in London, I believe. And I got the Vikings winning this game. Carson Wentz is a good backup quarterback. I feel like he could win games. I feel like Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than Dylan Gabriel. There's just 2 backup quarterbacks playing. And they got the best wide receiver, Jettis. So I got the Vikings winning that game. Yeah, I got the Vikings winning that game for sure. 1 p.m. games. Texans versus Ravens, man. We don't know if Lamar's playing. Chargers. Texas offense is bad. Like they took a minute for them to score a touchdown versus the Titans, even though they scored 26 points. I don't think they scored a touchdown until like the third or fourth quarter. Ooh, excuse me, third or fourth quarter. I got Texans winning that. No, I don't even know. I think I got Ravens still winning that. They're gonna find a way. Cooper Rush is gonna find a way to win that game. I just don't see it with CJ Stroud right no more. I'm losing hope on CJ Stroud. I got Ravens winning a must-win game with or without Lamar. Bengals versus the Lions. They play at 4 o'clock. I feel like Lion wins this game. Jake Brownie is not a good backup quarterback. Lions defense is gonna give him a handful, and I don't think he's gonna. They gotta compete with the offense, and the Lions offense is gonna score points, and I don't think the Bengals gonna be able to compete with them. I got Bengals winning. I mean, I got the Lions winning, and we go 4-1. We're going to be 4-1. Buccaneers versus Seahawks. That could be a good game. Both two, Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, were teammates in Carolina, and now they're leading the teams to 3-1 going in. I got Buccaneers winning though. Buccaneers, but it's on the road. It's gonna be a tough one. But if Ibuka is that guy, well, I think he is that guy. It's gonna be hard actually because K9 is on the other side. Jason's on the other side. Cooper Cup, he's over there on the other side. It's gonna be a great game. I feel like that's gonna be a good game. Buccaneers could win that, but Bucky Irvin's not playing. Rashad White can have a big game. Chris Godwin can have a big game. It's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be tough, but I got Buccaneers winning that game. Sunday night football. Oh damn, it's the first week of bye, so it's not a lot of games. Sunday night football, Patriots versus the Bills. Bills 4-0. I feel like this game could be closer to what it is. This Patriots team is not that bad. I feel like the spread is at 8. That's a decent amount of spread. I feel like this game's going to be single digits. Bills going to play around with their food for a little bit, and then Josh Allen's going to do his thing, be Superman at the end. The Bills get the job done. Bills win that. Monday night, Chiefs versus Jaguars. The Chiefs are finding a rhythm. They're going to Jacksonville. I feel like the Chiefs win this game. Chiefs win this game for real. Chiefs win this versus the Jaguars for sure. I got Chiefs winning. We're still waiting for Travis Hunter to get a touchdown this year, man. I seen he played less snaps at the CB, like in the cornerback. In the second half, he didn't play cornerback at all. I just want to see the offense start to get him going. I seen that they won last week versus 49ers. I was surprised about that win. Brian Thomas started to get going. Trevor Lawrence is going to start hitting Brian Thomas, Travis Hunter to get them going. Travis Etienne had a great game running the ball. He got to continue that versus the Chiefs. I don't know if he will with the Chiefs pass. The rush defense is pretty good. You saw what they did to Lamar Jackson last week. Lamar and Derrick Henry last week. But I got to trust in Travis Etienne to do something versus them. The Chiefs, they're starting to look together, man. Travis Kelce probably scores a touchdown next week. We don't know. I'm just hoping a lot for Travis Kelce because, he's been there for the longest, man. And when he's on his game, they're on the game. But he could be washed. I ain't gonna lie, he could be washed. He's old now. But they need him. They need him to be that leader on the offense, be the leader in the huddles in the locker room. So I feel like Travis Kelce I'm waiting for a breakout game for him. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. But they got Xavier back. Xavier Worthy back. He looked good week 1. I mean, his first week back. He looked good. Juju, Hollywood still playing. Rasheed White's got, I think, 2 or 3 weeks back. But I got the Chiefs winning this game. Closely, I guess, but not too much. But, man, how many undefeated teams we got still left in the NFL, man? We got the Bills 4-0 and the Eagles 4-0. That's the 2 undefeated teams left. Both playing this week. Who the Eagles play? Eagles play the Broncos. That could be a tough game. Broncos defense is nice. If Eagles aren't completing the passes, Bo Nix, but it's at Eagles, so it's gonna be a tough one. But Eagles should not sleep on the Broncos. I feel like the Broncos could cause problems for them, but I don't know. I think the Eagles win that game still. The Jets still 0-4. They play the Cowboys this week. Do they get their first win? They could. It could be. It could. They could get this win. Their defense is terrible, but it's in Dallas, so the Dallas fans could be behind them. The referees could be behind them. Would I would love the Jets to win that game? Of course, I would love the Jets to win that game, man. I got the. I don't know. I wouldn't say I got the Jets winning, but I got the Jets winning. Titans are 0-4 as well. Will they get their first win this week? Trying to figure out who they played. They play the Cardinals. They could win that, but it's in Arizona. And you saw Kevin Roy said that the team's trash right now. He said they suck. He knows they're trash right now. Cardinals probably win that game. And then New Orleans Saints is another 0-4 team. There's 3 0-4 teams and 2 4-0 teams. Who do you think is the worst 0-4 team? I think the Saints are probably the worst 0-4 team. They play the Giants. I feel like the Giants can win that because Jackson Dart had a great game, and he's going to build that with confidence. I think the Giants win that game for sure. The best 0-4 team, the team that got the best chance of winning this week is probably the Jets, I would say, because the Cowboy defense is bad. And Justin Fields is a mobile quarterback, so he can run and throw it. Cameron Warren's a rookie quarterback. Going to Arizona could be a tough one. Saints at home, though, they're favorites, but I don't know. Drop in the comments who you think is the worst 0-4 team and who's the one that's going to win the first game last. Let me know who's going to lose first, the Bills or the Eagles, man. Drop in the comments, man. Like, share, subscribe. That's all I got for this episode, man. Turn your post notifications on, and we are out.